Hello, everyone. I am doing a quick tutorial on how to use Descript, basic essential elements, and I'll be covering how to add a recording, how to edit the recording, how to export text, how to export video, how to make clips, and how to add graphics to audio. I'm going to make it very simple, but also very quick because I'm just going to go through the basics. If you need more complete tutorials, please check on YouTube. If you need some of the basics, like what is Descript and all that, I'm not going to cover that. I'm making this video specifically for someone in one of my memberships. It is going to be kept in my Bring It to Life membership, which is a very affordable way to get one-on-one support for growing your business as an intuitive woman, which is what I do. I'm Judith Manriquez, and let's jump right in. So I'm going to do a screen share right now and hop into Descript. So here's Descript, and I'm going to go back one. There's two spaces. There's like private workspace and your Drive workspace. I believe the Drive workspace is where you can share this with other team members. I've chosen to keep using this one because I can create folders and then organize my work. I already created a demo folder for today, and I went ahead and uploaded a video, which is right here, and we're going to get to that in a bit, so that it could transcribe it before I got to doing this video. So a quick and easy way to do this is we're going to add a new project. So Descript has introduced new projects and classic projects. So a lot of the classic project stuff is what you'll find on YouTube right now. New projects were introduced within the last 6-8 months, and it has more robust editing features. And since I'm teaching myself the new project part, we're going to do new project as I go through and learn it. So we're going to add an audio clip here. So we're going to do audio clip. I just made this just to make it easy to share for you guys. And here's demo clips, and there's my little demo audio clip. And when it imports, it'll ask you for speaker's name, English. I don't really generally care because I'm the only speaker. And then it's going to add it in here. And we're going to let that go ahead and transcribe and come in. Shouldn't take very long. Sometimes I find that if I'm waiting for this to come in, I might just tell it to start
I'm making
talking,
this little
and it makes it
file
move a
so
little
that
bit
I
more quickly. It's just seems that way to me. So while this comes in, let's take a moment and head on over. Let's go back to the intimacy recording. So this is actually a video recording that I did, and we're going to play this a little bit so you can hear. And at this point, I'm going to get to teaching you how to edit really quickly. So
hello, everyone. So today I think I'm going to take this time to fill you
and watch as I speak. So when I get to right here, if I want to use the transcript, I can tell that I already don't like some of the stuff that it's doing.
I'm Judith Manriquez.
So it doesn't know how to do this for me. So if I double click this, I can correct this. So there's my name spelled correctly. And now that's done. So if I listen some more.
Manriquez. And I generally work as an intuitive.
This little piece we don't want to keep, right? The part. So I can double click this, and I can either double click right here, or I can come down here. Where's the let's come over here, this area. I can click right here and just click the delete on my keyboard. Done. It's gone. Do you see? And now when I play it,
and I generally work as an,
so you can still hear the so I would have to come in here and figure out which pieces of this copy right down here I'd want to remove. Also, I just want to remove that comma. It doesn't belong there. So now you can see I
generally work as an intuitive.
It edited my video, and it edited my words, and I just removed sections. So look at this. Do you see this space here that's missing, this right here?
For mentor, and tend to be a visionary intuitive, which means for me that I can see the future.
So visionary intuitive. Sometimes you get a word that's not correct, which means, and you'll want to come in and correct the word. So see this I can click on this and if I right click on here, I can remove filler words. It will find all of my filler words if I'm on Pro, and I'm going to just remove them. Remove media, apply to all. It has removed all of the ums that are in this document in one click. So there's the way you can do edits. for this kind of work. Is that helpful? So one of the things you can do when I was like, how do you get a clip? So let's say you find a section that you want to grab and turn into a clip.
In a very large scale way. So I can see the movement of energy and the movement of possibilities.
Let's just take for fun. I want to take this edit piece right here, and I want to make a little mini clip of approximately 25 seconds that I'm going to go use someplace else. So this here, now that I've selected it, I'm going to right click and I am going to come here, duplicate to a new composition, which it does. It's added to a new composition, and the composition exists over here, clip from Intimacy Live. And there it is. There's my clip. There's my audio. Now, let's say I want to be using this on YouTube, I'm like, or I mean, on Instagram. You can do all kinds of stuff. And I know this is not true. Let's pretend Facebook can handle this size dimension. We'll talk about the more real shaped sizes when I get to the audio. But from here, I can now do, waiting for that to move. I can now add some things to this. So from here, I can choose to, at this point in time, add a title or subtitle or captions. I'm going to add captions. Here are the captions, and down over here is where I can edit my captions. So as I speak,
scale way, so I can see the movement of energy and the movement of possibilities.
Right there they are.
I have been doing
I can come and edit this now from here by editing the captions. So here are my captions, and this is what they look like. You can change the active word to a different color, fill and background. I want to do a purple background so that now when
work
speaking,
for, oh gosh, for a good long time, over 20 years.
So as you can see, this is where you get a clip. And now I'm going to just cover exporting really quick, and then we'll get over to audio in just a second. Let me move this back up. I just have this little graphic here that I'm not enjoying. So move this out of the way. So if I want to export this clip, I'm going to come over here to publish. And I know that doesn't make sense, but this is how it works. So I can publish this to anywhere I want to. But generally what I tend to do is I tend to go to export, and I can export a video. I can export audio, GIF, timeline, transcript, or subtitles. I can go to video, and it'll take some time to export my video and tell it I want to export it here, and I can name it whatever I want to. Now, let's say you just want to export just this particular clip. I know this was a particular question that was asked of me. You would come over here, export the transcript, and it is going to do a full transcript. Kind of cool when you do it this way, because you can import this transcript to YouTube if you ever need it, like the full transcript, and then you hit export. And this was markdown format. I think what I would prefer to do, let's say I need it for doc or TXT. Let's do that. I'm going to export. It's already ready to go. I'm complete. So see, that's pretty straightforward. Now I want to show you really quickly. We're going to be moving quick again. Let's work with this audio clip that we imported. Here it is. Simple audio.
Hello, I'm making this little.
So I want to make this into a short clip for Instagram. And I tend to do this with my long podcasts. So I will come in, I will transcribe my whole podcast and then find little clips that I like to use. And here's what we do. Come in here and we're going to add a file, and I want to add a background for my deal. So I've actually made some of those backgrounds. They're over here, Instagram story templates. And I'm going to open this one here. And that's the one I want to use, and I add it. And it looks like it should be here, right? Well, it's not, because we need to change the orientation right here. So I'm going to do a custom orientation, and I want it to be a story size. Awesome. So I'm going to do that one more time to make sure I get my little graphic in here exactly like I want it. And there it is. There's my background. Now I want captions in here, right? So I'm going to come back in here again and add. Let's remember how to do this on this side. Text captions. There's my captions. So I may choose to make these, oops, let's make it bigger. I'm going to move my captions where I want them. So, Instagram likes your captions to be right here in the big middle. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So when I'm playing this now.
Hello, I'm making this little file
so
that I can demo how to turn this into a podcast clip or the whole podcast
live
for
text
Descript.
captions. I want to change the active word and the fill word and future words. I like my future words colored in. So background, fill, and let's make it a darker blue. And my background, let's make it a very obnoxious green, just to make a point. But here we go. Let's go ahead and start this back up again.
Hello, I'm making this little file so that I can demo how to turn this.
I also might want to add some text so that this is important. Sound on. You can also import your graphics so that it already has this on there, but I think I want to make the font a little smaller. So I might want to use this. I can move my graphic around. I want this. Come on, where's my title? Usually I can edit my title. Here we go. Here we go. This is how you make your little clip. Now I can also insert in all kinds of other graphics in here. So you can certainly come around and play with some of this. Here's my waveform. Some people like to use waveforms. So there it is. Waveform.
Hello, I'm making this little
file. I can also edit the
so that I can demo how to turn this
into
a podcast clip or the whole podcast.
This is how this is done. So now that I have this done, I can go to publish. And again, I can export it as an audio clip or a video clip. I'm going to go with video at this point in time. And then you have a short clip and it actually tells you it's 12, almost 13 seconds long. That's the end of that. Does that make sense? Hope that was helpful to you. Can't wait to see what else is going to come up. I certainly ask the rest of you all who are in my membership. If you have any questions, let me know. You can always put questions in the comments and I will follow up. Thanks for this. Bye-bye.